Today on The Boot Guy, we're talking about the Carhartt Comp Toe Logger. Extremely comfortable, extremely waterproof. So one of the good things about being the new kid on the block when it comes to making logger boots is you get to borrow from everybody else who's come before you. And that's exactly what Carhartt did. Carhartt took the best leathers, they used ballistic nylon in all the right spots, they reinforced the heel cup, and they used a real soft, bouncy sole. The boot's got a waterproof membrane built in. It's got a composition toe. It's got a fully 1-inch defined heel. And I think what's one of the nicest parts about this boot is the way they built the insides. Inside here, after you get past the regular insole, which is pretty nice for a logger boot, I have to say, in most of the logger boots I've ever seen, tried on, played with, sold, done anything with, this is one of the nicer insoles that has come inside a pair of logger boots. When you're thinking about cushion and bounce back and energy return, this is pretty nice. But inside this boot, they actually incorporate another soft part that runs from the heel all the way down to the forefoot. So in that full shank section, it's padded. Carhartt's choice of leather and Cordura mix is a really nice touch. As you see, they finish off their hardware really nice on both ends. They use a pass-through speed lace at the top mixed with this D-ring. Where off most companies would have added Cordura all the way at the top of the collar, they stopped the Cordura and they added this nice piece of soft glove leather. And this is pretty nice. Even though it's on the outside, it adds a real nice touch. Now about the fit of this Carhartt logger, well, they run a little bit on the big and wide side. Not a half size bigger than they should be, but they run a little long for being a logger. And I don't know if that has something to do with the heel to toe distance that's inside the boot, because even this being a size 12, when I put it next to a pair of my whites or another brand, it just seems that it's a bigger boot. It looks bigger, it feels bigger. Same size, same everything. But when guys put on a 12 or a 10 in this boot, I say, let me try a half size smaller. Now since it's comp toe, I do discourage anybody ever going any smaller than what they measure, but you gotta be comfortable. These are your work boots, so you gotta make sure they fit. This back heel section here that Carhartt adds is really nice. This is a nice touch. I gotta say, even though it's just logoing and it's branding and whatnot, as a functional piece at the heel cup, having this extra support on the heel, it's a nice touch, guys. If I had to point out one weak section on this boot, it's gonna be this D-ring that they added. This D-ring is the only part on this boot that I don't like. I like the fit. I like the fact that it's comp toe. I like the sole material that is really bouncy and sticky. But that D-ring, I would have preferred an eyelid. I would have preferred that they brought down one more of these pass-through speed laces for the guys, because D-rings are just notorious, especially at this part of the foot, for just popping off. So that's the Carhartt logger. If you've ever worn this Carhartt boot or any boots from Carhartt, please comment below. Let guys know which models you're wearing and whether or not you really like the brand. I mean, we know that Carhartt makes great soft goods, jackets, shirts, pants and stuff, but when it comes to boots, they're pretty new at it. And they've moved through a couple different manufacturers since they started. So with this new company that's making their boots, I'd say that I'm happy with the way they fit and the durability of them. But what do you think? You gotta wear them. So please don't forget to hit my subscribe button below. And if you should have any questions about this boot or any boot that I've reviewed, please just email me. Until the next time, I'm the Boot Guy. Thanks for watching.